One on TNT 3. This is the full fight card recap, reaction, and thoughts. We're going to talk about it. There were some excellent fights on this card. Overall, it more than delivered. In the first fight of the night, it was actually Muay Thai action between Nikki Holzken and John Wayne Parr. What a fight that turned out to be. Head kick knockout in the second round for Nikki Holzken. I did believe he would get the knockout here. He did it in the second round. He dropped Wayne Parr 3 times, including the final shot, which was a knockout. John Wayne Parr is a veteran of the game. He's 44 years of age, though, with the MMA gloves. Muay Thai is a very different game, and Nikki Holzken really did a number on him and got that second round stoppage. Muay Thai with MMA gloves, if you guys haven't seen it, watch this fight. It's super entertaining. I think it is a sport that really could take over in its own right because it's practically MMA striking just without the grappling threat. Knockouts, every punch means something, and you can't use the glove as padding, and it's definitely a lot easier to get knocked out. So point fighting is definitely less effective. You need to look not necessarily for the knockout. You need to fight intelligently, but counter striking, it does a lot, and you need head movement as well. You can't be too stiff because you don't have the glove to block everything. Nikki Holzken looked fantastic. I don't know necessarily if this is going to give him like a huge ranking boost as far as the 1FC. Let me quickly look at their kickboxing division. Nikki Holzken here. He's in the kickboxing, but they don't have the rankings for the actual Muay Thai. But he is the number one contender with the kickboxing. I know he fought Ursel, I believe, a couple times. Big knockout win for him. He should do more of this Muay Thai stuff. It's fantastic, and he looked excellent. Excellent way to start off the night with those two. The next fight, Tao Mao versus Ryuto Sawada. Big upset. I didn't expect it. I don't think many people did. Sawada won the first fight fairly dominantly. They did a rematch. Granted, Sawada taking this fight on short notice definitely had a factor. Notice he gassed a bit. Tao Mao was able to defend a lot of takedowns. Granted, he did get taken out a couple times. Get on top himself. He put an excellent performance out there for himself. It was a hard-fought fight. It could have gone either way. I do believe the trilogy will be booked for one championship. I will say on a full training camp, I'm still going to lean Ryuto Sawada to win the rematch. But Tao Mao put on an excellent performance in his own right. And it's definitely both these guys in the strawweight mix somewhere along the lines. I know Topology says flyweight. That's incorrect. It's strawweight. And that is because it's 125 pounds there because they do a different thing with weight cutting. The next fight, Rae Yoon versus Marat Gafurov. The winner of this fight was fighting Eddie Alvarez. It was competitive throughout, but man, did Rae Yoon make a name for himself here. He went out there, had a very hard-fought performance. Honestly, in the States, they may have gave that fight to Marat Gafurov, but they love the work from striking. It seems to be scored more heavily than grappling control in non-dominant positions like full guard. And that's why Rae Yoon won the fight. I do think next week him and Eddie Alvarez is going to be crazy. I do think that's an entertaining fight, and I cannot wait to see it. Rae Yoon moves forward, and I believe him and Alvarez are fighting for the number one contender spot in that division. Gaffarov now is going to take a step back. He's 36 years old. How much longer does he want to continue to fight? I don't necessarily think it's time to retire. He had a close fight against an up-and-coming guy. He's 18-4 as a pro. Great record, former champion. I do think he sticks around a bit longer, and we'll see what's next for him. I don't have a specific name. We'll see what they throw out there with one championship. For Rae Yoon, though, it's Eddie Alvarez next week, and I think that fight is going to be fireworks. And now it's time for the main card. If you haven't yet, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. This is the post-fight coverage for one championship. I did a live stream for this with play-by-play commentary, and I had all the prediction videos out earlier on in the week. So if you like one championship, make sure you keep it locked in here. Hey, experts. Yuya Wakamatsu versus Reece McLaren. McLaren had some good moments in the fight, most definitely, and did not look like a plus 430 dog. The odds were extremely widespread. He's able to go the distance here with a very skilled Yuya Wakamatsu, explosive striker, solid takedown defense. McLaren had a couple moments, but Yuya finished off very strong. Some knees to the head at the end of that fight, towards the very end. I mean, great performance. The striking of Yuya Wakamatsu, sometimes he does put himself out of position with throwing so much power in his shots, but he's so athletic that he can recover. I mean, Reece McLaren is an excellent jiu-jitsu practitioner, but Yuya Wakamatsu is extremely athletic and obviously has good skills himself and was able to get himself out of bad positions that he was in and won a decision. These fights are scored on a full fight basis, not a 10-point must system. It definitely changes how the fights go at the end in some of the matches. Yuya Wakamatsu gets the win, and I do believe one championship prefers not necessarily just striking, but it prefers guys looking to finish the fight, and a lot of times with some grapplers, there is going to be more delays. I mean, it's hard sometimes to land submissions in an MMA fight against high-level guys. If you're just in the full guard, probably not going to win the decision, even if you landed the takedown. John Lineker versus Troy Worthen. First round knockout. John Lineker did not respect Troy Worthen's power. Stopped his takedowns. It was not even close here. First round knockout straight down the center. John Lineker drops Troy Worthen. He was walking him down. He was ripping massive body shots. I didn't think Worthen would make it the distance here when the fight started. But man, flash knockout. Beautiful straight that was set up by John Lineker. It's orthodox versus southpaw. Lineker slightly gets to the side of that lead hand. Boom. Straight right down the line. Down goes Troy Worthen. Unconscious. Beautiful knockout for Hands of Stone, John Lineker. You got to give him Bibiano Fernandez now. It's title shot time. That's what's next for him. I believe him and Fernandez will have a crazy fight. I'm super excited to see it. Troy Worthen will have to go back and reset. It's a disappointing defeat, but you're fighting John Lineker, one of the best bantamweights on the whole planet, and I believe he has a legitimate chance to win the world title against Bibiano Fernandez, and that is a fight you definitely don't want to miss. One championship. Overall, great card once again. They're back next week, one on TNT 4. I'll definitely be covering. If you're looking for the live stream, right here on MMA Experts, you need predictions right here, and I will be always doing post-fight coverage as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that you guys smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I thank you all so much. Also, follow my social media too, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And I will see you guys in the next video.